What I do lesbian cops. Now this video is a prime example of the original momentum I had at Funimation. Now this is very prominent. The last time we had Chucky gameplay or anything Chucky was back when I was making Stone. A monumental figure go up and down. Anyway, let's get on with the show. Now lesbian cops work like this. They're there for your original domestic violence with your family. They're ugly and they're made, to cut the story short and say you're unbelievably handsome, but they're hide behind something in order to not do so. Let's start off with the first one. The short one that looks like Frieza, Angelina Lily, a legal midget on paper, Lily, and how she beat her uncle was as told by Gretchen Lily. She was short and her uncle Lily was Indian with green eyes. It was impossible to beat her because he was a megalodon, and he told her everything. The funny thing about it was he hid behind racism after she beat him. He was like, "I'm clearing the board, Angelina." They got him in her car, with the yell, just like Uncle Tommy shit. They're like, "You whooped your ass too easily. I'm standing in the car with you. It means something." First, let's start off by blowing her up. First off, we need the whole black room in one line, but that shit that I learned from Spaghetti and shit. Hopefully, what I learned from was pattern recognition, Lily, how to be a street smart, sticking your Toy Story like, future Trunks. This is a game, but let me tell you, Lily, on the streets, they take that game very seriously, because that's my whole life, and I'm playing with a scheme, but it's self-explanatory because of the animation company, right? Now, what Angelina is he has a big nose, she's short, it's made, to bring on the running gag, now I'm black. He can do anything and hide by a Mexican, not with mood. First, let's start off by dancing. Now, really pisses her off, and then I bring Carmina along because of XYZ. She sees everything I have on top of the animation company, how I came into continuity like Adam Sandler. I start doing this demonic dance. It horrifies her, Lily. Then she asked me a stupid question, so Lily, I do two horns, Lily, then I slide back and forth. Pretend jigs between times, Lily saying, "I used to be fucking niggas up with that DD." She cries and she crumbles, Lily, so in the middle of the bed, what I'm fucking right. She gets a butcher down, she's like, "Think I'm playing," and then I use the same knife to cut her head off. Are you kidding me? I'm starting action, Lily. I'm doing everything in one line. I'm giving you absolutely no excuse. Carmina isn't that fine, Lily, but she is, fine the outside, and that's the passion, that's not only one of the mirages, that's a rule. I can absorb on the outside and she's scary, Lily. That means they have to talk to James. And torture continues. Like, I got this shit on Nickelodeon and Brio both gladiators because of Warner Feelings that I'm ready for you, to flip it into two worlds. Like, if you put the world in reverse, here's the feelings, in a way, where I still win. Actually, no, Lily, I hear Lily, her fucking stub, Lily fucking, she barely has, hands. She's like, "You don't understand, can't do that. I've been through the whole thing. It's been it's been whooping my ass for a year." Perhaps it's supposed to sum up. Now, Lily, there's this thing, where I, think about her in the studio. I actually know, her full domestic violence. Like, she turned into a Super Saiyan. Well, her uncle was making her go up and down when she was listening to Roots and Shady. She also had, a girl with purple hair, Lily, and she turned visible, Lily, when she was dancing because how hard she worked. And she got anal as soon as she got in the studio. Army thought that Angelina was good, but then I saw her rim somebody. I'm like, just ask God, stop for your head. That was a clear indication that this shit is confusion. 10 next one, the next character, like Kelsey, Lily, the one from the older generation. When the Roots and Shady just came out, she's ugly as fuck, but she's the main example. Why girls come with two things. I'm trying to end that in this world, Lily. I don't want an ugly girl, setting up a superstar who's unbelievably handsome and gorgeous because he fits a stereotype. Now what happens is he blows himself up, turns into a crust. Not over what I'm doing, but how I'm calling out her mentality. When I say Lily, this is easy, she doesn't get, the benefit of reverse psychology like she does with me. She does after what I does. The craziest part about that, Lily, is I get elaborate, Lily, and what happens is I make some adjacent, with regular, meditation. Oh, the picture shit was so fucking funny. What happens is they shit themselves, Lily. They put themselves back together. What's being promised to me? It's kind of mythical, but it's realistic if you think about Drake. Like, say if Drake literally worked at NASA and got this new big-ass drug. Say the drug is called Hella Weak. Literally, that shit that's promised to me. Why they do with the lesbian cops? Could never bring it back to life over and over and over again. Yeah, so much for time travel, and that's just the excuse. Kelsey, what makes her deadly, Lily, is all the other, male cops that are defending her. What I do is, Lily, I let them pay a little conferences, come games, and then they see me have quality with that yellow, and now, but escape their own little world, escape, their twins of freaking, escape their racism in order to do what I do on the street. Oh, they do. They go to summer camp in order to do that, Lily. What happens, Lily, is they have courses to do one thing, because how a cop works, in general, Lily, is he's one mind focused, Lily, on their operation. At times he cheats, for a criminal, but he puts himself back on. They are that they're dumbasses in one lie that Lily fucking joined blood. and they try literally to simplify something, but hit them with complexity. So what ends up happening literally is she gets torn over and over and over again, saying, I want this, I want that to happen literally, and nobody's listening to her, you know, for the first time in her life, for 1,000 times. Her face is, you know, playing like, you know, Eminem literally, and I think about her mom. I know some therapy sessions we have with her mom, including the Mirage, you know, I got. It's like, look at the way he lifts his leg, puts it all the way out. I know her mom corrected her on social reactions, like her mom broke down purple because her face is plain. Literally, she tried to get away from it, like she tried to get in denial, saying that shit's hella clean. She's like, you have no purple. See, your complaining is not worth my complaining. And it's fucking ferocious, and what ends up happening, you know, over time, over a 3-year course, literally, is that, you know, under her attack by Eminem, what ends up happening is, you know, that one specifically, you know, lasts longer than she should. And so, you know, what eventually happens is, you know, since you're fucking around, I'm still Zane, I'm still shooting Sakabella days, literally, I make her grow boobs and say, oops, champagne. It was all over the title of, you know, rap, you know, supposed to let Joey being I knew the system, you know, around people like her. Like her into now, I start talking shit like, you know, with that fucking plain face, you try to make her a celebrity, right? Literally, so if somebody's trying to change like me and stop a head like me, that's the reason why gangsta gets their cakes literally, and why they don't believe in this country. Because you go out of the way to save people like her when they have no chance. Then again, like I said before, you gave a monkey a freebie and expected them to get critical of life. On to third, you know, the final one, you know, the main one that causes me trouble, literally, what a butt like a baboon. Literally, that symbolizes why I know about the older generations. The same sees the last one generation with a butt like that, the yoga butt that sticks out. If I told you she's the dumbest one, and she fucks in Futurama, and her name is Angie, and she also be her uncle. This is why I thought it was a requirement, but at the same time, you're gonna ask her because he said the exact same thing as her, literally, like, as her head is deformed like the fucking oblongs, literally, and I fucking see her pass, literally. And literally, she got done talking to her pastor. She's all like, oh, yo, I just have to dance with my girls and that's it. Literally, she got black light, ignored in the beginning. She sure herself was hilarious because I kept on, you know, doing things within the rhythm. Each and every one of them was there to ask me a stupid question, so I kept on, you know, dancing with fine girls, first off. And you know, I have above, you know, female validation due to let come to you. Yeah, I think, you know, Foster attracts their music, you know, was astronomical because they're trained to attack the opening. Happens to her and Lily, and she connects to her uncle. And she gets her ass whipped because Lily, she follows up on what's linear in Lily. And since let's get to the last lap with Eric, she just seemed like tries to look at Eric, pretends it's my dick. It was just like, a bean burrito, a rude return. What happens is she ends up getting hung. She ends up being destroyed, but the worst part about it is the exact same reason why she has an ass is like everything Lily has to revolve around this volcano. So what I do Lily is that I load, you know, more shit over top like Lily. I do the whole thing one line like a black room. Literally, I started adding shrooms. I started, you know, doing helly shit. What pissed her off was, you know, the swagger and the muscle, Lily, and how I came with composure. She doesn't. She keeps information from the other lesbian cops. You know how you can be sealed in another world due to domestic violence, Lily. She gets sealed in another war trying to step me up, and this shit is so funny. And yeah, we're watching though. Yeah, she's the one Lily going in and out the door. She gets trapped in the door. That's what she's playing and how I'm carrying Lily is happening, you know, simultaneously, you know, side by side, you know, all the fucking time. But what I'm doing while I'm doing extensively is I'm trapping like this shit with the power within. SpongeBob, I'm taking a piece of their door, Lily. I'm doing hellish shit, Lily, like I'm sharing their soul and power whack. If they're thinking about something all at the same time, you know how a dog Lily fucking licks his tongue, hangs it out for a while, Lily. I make them share a soul with that. It wasn't shit, Lily. Back when I was at the house, Lily, I took a water faucet, Lily, and connected it to her vagina like a blood. Shit that hurts them worse, Lily, instead of taking advantage of the opportunity, when they shit themselves, Lily, with diarrhea and shit, get put back together, Lily, know what that meant when I fucked them, Lily, they know it's false. All I do is show them what's real.